Okay, we're good to go. So welcome to our relaunch call. So there's 3 of us from the Juice Plus company who are relaunching. We've been with the business, but we're in a new season, and we want to get our family and friends involved in what we're doing. So that's Sarah Shields, myself, Danielle Martinelli, and then Allie Johnson. So for me personally, I'm a senior sales coordinator with the Juice Plus company. That's like my fancy title, but really I'm just a raw fruit and vegetable dealer with a nutrition background and biology background. So we are so excited that you're here for the call. And this call is just meant to be fun with no pressure, no strings attached. We grow our business from referrals and from word of mouth. So we just ask that, we have fun. I'm drinking kombucha with alcohol, and you can too. And so we're just going to briefly go over the health benefits of our business, the family health benefits, and then touch on the business as well. And then share a couple of our personal experiences with my colleagues with Juice Plus and also with the business aspect of it. So we'll go ahead and get started. But thank you all for being here and taking time to be here. And if you think I'm reading from a script, I am, and we're supposed to. Okay, so this business can be really easy. If you can read, you can do this business. Okay, so to kick off, I'd like to ask a simple question. Would you agree that being healthy can be a challenge these days? Just raise your hand. Raise your hand if you think nutrition and eating healthy and accommodating busy schedules can be a challenge. Okay. I am healthy myself, and I am going to raise my hand as well because it is confusing and it is hard at times. We all want to look good, feel good, live strong, active lives. We know it's our job to make this happen, but unfortunately, it can be complicated, unpleasant, and it can be really time-consuming to get in the kitchen and chop and grind and measure and whatnot. I get it. That's where Juice Plus comes in. It really bridges the gap between what we're eating and what we should be eating on the ideal day, right? On the ideal diet. All right, the foundation of good health, however, is great nutrition. We have to flood our bodies with the most important foods we could ever eat, which most of us do know is raw fruits and vegetables and berries. We're supposed to eat 9 to 13 servings every day, and if you look at your fist, that's a serving. And I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about my day today. And besides my Juice Plus capsules, I think I'm at 3. Don't judge me. Okay, so it's hard to have that consistency every day. So 9 to 13 fistfuls is what we need. That's why we need the nutritional support of Juice Plus. And it's just such an easy way and an easy addition to bridge that gap. So to start with, we're just going to go over a little bit about what Juice Plus is, if you're not familiar, and why we love it and what makes us so different than most nutritional products on the market today. Okay, so Juice Plus, let me grab my trio, is simply, all right. Okay, so that's the trio. So in these trio, you're getting 30 raw fruits and vegetables and 2 gluten-free grains every single day by taking these capsules. It all starts from Farm Fresh Nutrition, and the fruit and vegetables that are in Juice Plus, so they're not traveling far. So a lot of the nutrients in our food supply from the grocery store lose a lot of that nutrient-dense components because they're picked too early, because they're traveling so far. So that's really makes us different as far as we're using farm fresh ingredients that aren't traveling far and local farmers, which is awesome. Okay, so there's a few things that I love and that really stand out as far as Juice Plus. One for sure is that it has a real food label. So when you look at the back, I don't know how clear that is, but it says nutritional facts. It doesn't say a supplement. So for instance, if Juice Plus was sold in the grocery store, it would be in the produce aisle. And so I always like to say it's basically a salad bar in a capsule. And as someone in the nutrition field, to me, that was like an aha moment. I was like, wait, it has a nutrition label just like carrots would. If I grabbed a bag of carrots at Trader Joe's, looked on the back, and then there's a nutrition label, that's what Juice Plus has. It's scientifically proven. Okay, so we don't just claim that it does certain things. We know, and it's backed by 37 published studies in peer-reviewed medical journals. It's the most researched nutritional product in the world. Should I say that again? It's the most researched nutritional product in the world. That to me is huge, 37 peer-reviewed studies. There's no warning label. So here we have Juice Plus is safe. We like to say from womb to tomb. So for all ages, for breastfeeding moms, for pregnant mothers like Sarah, for our children, like Allie has a young girl, Hazel, and I have a 4-year-old. We don't have to worry about them having too much. The worst that can happen is that they're going to take way, way, way too many poops, but there's no warning label. We never, ever, ever have to call for an ambulance because our kids overdosed on a vitamin. Okay? All right. Let's move. Oh, I forgot the shakes. And we have a plant-based shake that tastes amazing. So it's all plant-based. So you're going to get 30 raw fruits and vegetables in the capsules, and you're going to add another 15 plants into your diet just by having one of the Juice Plus shakes a day. It's all vegan, plant-based, comes in a choice of vanilla or chocolate. And it has the glycemic index of broccoli, which for me, and having a dad that's a diabetic, I was like, this is perfect for my father, who's a diabetic, and he loves chocolate. So can't go wrong with that. All right. Oh, and my favorite, we just launched our plant-based omega. So omegas are a hot topic right now. You hear omegas, and I think most people think fish oil right away. I think fish burps, and that's why I didn't take a fish oil for very long. I didn't want the fish burps. So the only reason why fish have omegas is because of what they're eating. So our plant-based omegas just cuts out the middleman or middle fish, and goes straight to the source. So it's full spectrum omegas. I've been taking them for 6 months, and so great. Hair, nails, brain, it's good stuff. All right, so from here, let's move on to our product stories. I'm gonna have 2 of my business colleagues share just briefly their experience and their testimonial with the Juice Plus program, our Shred 10 program, and or the products. Do you want to go first, Sarah? Let me unmute. There you go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sarah Shields. I wanted to tell you about my product story. So I actually wasn't looking for Juice Plus at all. I was a tired first-time mom, and I had a 1-year-old son. And I saw an advertisement for it in my pediatrician's office. And so I was like, oh, this looks interesting. And then a neighbor told me about Juice Plus. And I said, oh my gosh, okay. So I'm like connecting the dots. And then I had a family member share Juice Plus with me too. And then once the family member shared it with me, I knew I needed to get started right away. So I got started. And what I was looking for was energy. I wanted to regrow my hair because I lost a lot of hair from having my son. And my skin was looking terrible from breastfeeding. So those were 3 things immediately I was looking for. And I wanted to be able to have energy to work out. I hadn't worked out in over 2 years. So needless to say, I'd been on the product for a short amount of time and already started to receive all of those benefits. I did one of our lifestyle programs, the Shred 10. And through that, I was able to drop 6% body fat, and I was able to get back into my pre-pregnancy jeans. So I definitely was a happy mom, and especially since my husband and my son were eating the fruits and vegetables, we were all getting healthier as well.
That's great. That's a great testimonial. Allie, you're up. Whoop. There you go. Sorry. I think.
Okay, thank you. Like, I can't talk.
I locked you all out.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, so I got on the products. I actually started with the Shred 10 program when my daughter Hazel was 6 months old. I had done like the whole, I weighed all my food out, I measured it, I portioned it, and, sort of like got by and exercised my ass off. And after I had Hazel, I couldn't do that anymore, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And I had always had like this constant bloat and cramping in my stomach, and could never really pinpoint where the digestive issue was coming from. So when I did the Shred 10 program, I was like so amazed, like, oh my God, I don't have to walk around looking like a balloon or feeling like that, and being uncomfortable in my body. This is amazing. I thought this was just something that I was going to have to deal with my whole life. And on top of that, being able to stick to a program that wasn't taking up all my time. It's really simple. And I could feel good, and I could just be there for my family because I wasn't in my own head about how uncomfortable I was feeling, or, how I was presenting myself to the world. It's done that for me. It's helped my daughter Hazel poop. Awesome. She had 3 poops today, thanks to Dr. Sears for loading her up yesterday. Also, and it's also helped my husband clear up some of his rosacea. And we've also been able to share it with both of our brothers who both have Crohn's disease, and who before taking the capsules were unable to get proper nutrition into their body, and now they can actually absorb some nutrition. So it's done some amazing things for us, and we're really grateful.
That's great. That's really awesome. I'll just briefly, in 2 sentences, share my product testimonial. For me, mine was more mental than anything, like mental health. I've struggled with depression and anxiety for most of my life, and was diagnosed with bipolar. Well, I don't say disorder anymore after Dr. Sears, bipolar stuff. And so I didn't take Juice Plus to help that, honestly. I took Juice Plus because it was raw fruits and vegetables in a capsule, and that made sense to me. What I didn't know was going to happen is after 4 months, I was going to feel so significantly better mentally that it was a catalyst for me to have a conversation about weaning off my medication. Long story short, after about 5 months, I was able to wean 75% off my medication, and I was on quite a bit. So with every medication and side effects. So that was a huge win for me. And that's just the start, but that's where I'll leave it for right now. Okay, so thank you for sharing. We're going to move into just a little bit about the business and the business opportunity. And this business may not be for you, and it may never be for you. But the reason why we love to have this call, and we appreciate you being on the call, is you may know somebody that could benefit from this change, from this community, from the products. And that's why we're going to talk just briefly about the business. All right, so it's important to know, especially for network marketing, that 80% of the Juice Plus purchased is just our customer base. And that's really unheard of. So we have plenty of people, 80%, that are just customers that have no interest in the business, or not yet. And so that really distinguishes us from other companies. How does the business work? Like, what, bottom line, give me the bullet points, I'm going to do that. It's a virtual franchise, and it's $50 a year. And that $50 a year comes with pretty much like no strings attached, as far as no quotas, no minimums. There isn't a certain amount you have to spend per month, no kits you need to buy. It's $50 a year, and that gets you 2 very professional websites and a virtual back office that is easy to use, and that gives you quite a bit of support in just the training process itself. So you have an online office, personal websites. The company manufactures Juice Plus, delivers it, bills and collects from customers, and pays us direct right into our bank account every single month. We just share by word of mouth, and the company literally does the rest. It's the easiest business. I'm telling you this from an entrepreneur that had her own business. This is amazing when I heard this. There's no inventory to keep. So the inventory that I'm showing you is just my personal inventory. Well, I mean, I have a family of 3, and I take double, and my husband takes double, and Tommy takes double. So I guess we have a little bit more than the average, but that's just my inventory. I don't have to fill my office. I fill my office with trains and trucks and mom child stuff, but I don't have to have extra inventory, which I know my colleagues can back me up that that's a big plus of this business. Okay, let's see. I already covered that. We have the freedom to choose how quickly we want to move our business. If we just want to make enough to cover our products, great. If we want to add an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, fantastic. If we want to work part-time hours and make full-time income, amazing. And that's what I'm choosing to do with this company. There's no glass ceiling. There is no limit to what you can make. It is what you put into it, you will get out. You can make exactly what you are worth. And I know there's a lot of professions where you can't necessarily say that. And so that's something that I'm proud of, is that I know I'm going to get exactly what I put into it, financially and personally. Okay, a little bit more into like the background of the business. It's a 50-year-old company, privately held, debt-free, over $12 billion in sales from Juice Plus, and on track for $1 billion a year by 2020. At the top position, families are eligible for benefits including medical, dental, disability, life, long-term care, chiropractic, prescription, college tuition assistance, holiday bonus, and monthly expense allowance. So the company actually allows you to earn money to put back into your business. And I think that is fantastic. And so this can be, a short-term cash flow or a long-term cash flow. It is really based on your vision, on your life. And what I like is that it fits around the busiest of schedules. If you're busy, that's good. That means you're surrounded by people that need to hear about Juice Plus. Right? Okay. So I want to move into the business stories at this time. So I'm going to have Allie and Sarah, and then I will share briefly about my business story. So Allie, how about you start this time? Do I have to unmute you again? Probably. Okay, there you go.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so I did not want to do the business. I was not interested in doing another network marketing company. I did one before and had a totally different experience that was a negative experience, and I was totally turned off by the whole thing. But I brought a friend to an event because I was being bugged by somebody to go, keeping inviting me to go to these events. And so I finally brought one of my girlfriends and her baby with me to go to an event. And, I was like so in love with the products. I was already on them, but I didn't want to be in the business. She was sold by what she heard, got on the products, and was wondering why I wasn't getting a kickback and why I wasn't involved if I was so passionate and believed in it all so much. And I just said, I don't want to be salesy. And she was like, well, you believe in it. You're not being salesy. So I went home that night and pretty much laid awake all night thinking about that. And thinking about the people that are so close to me that really would benefit from this stuff, and having all the research behind our products, I knew that it would help them, and it wasn't just something else that someone else was trying to sell me. Like, this was something special. And so I contacted Jake Kelly, who is my upline, and told her I wanted to get on board with that. And I just am so happy every day that I get to raise Hazel, and I get to stay home with her. And if I want to leave, it's on my own choice. And if not, I get to stay home with her. And the other part is that I have so many choices. So I have, this business just offers me the choice to help other people, to create whatever kind of income I want. I can put as much time in it as I want and do whatever I want with the rest of my time and whatever income, and help my family be able to feel like I'm contributing to my family, but also staying at home with my child. So I look forward to doing this every day. I really do.
I love that. Thanks, Allie. Okay, Sarah, let me unmute you. I love being in control. This is awesome. Okay, you may speak, Sarah.
Can I speak? First of all, Hazel is darling. I just love her to death. Preston needs to meet her. And if I had Preston on this call, he'd be a wild banshee running around circles doing lap dances or something crazy. So Hazel's amazing. Preston is too, but he's a wild animal. Anyways, my business story. I had the most amazing product experience. So I thought to myself, I need to get on this product and I need to be sharing it with the world, because I felt if I wasn't sharing it with everyone around me that I was doing everyone around me a disservice, especially because I unfortunately lost some really amazing family members and some close friends to preventable cancers and diseases. I didn't want that for my family, so I wanted to be able to give us the best foot forward that I could do. I also had an amazing job with a Fortune 500 company that I worked for 9 years, but it wasn't doing me any benefits as being a mom. So I resigned from that company and I had Juice Plus. I was able to have the lifestyle freedom that I was yearning for. I was sick of being told, oh, I can't have this weekend off, or I could work the holidays. And what I realized with Juice Plus, I could have the freedom to be able to build my schedule and have my work come with me. I could be a stay-at-home mom, but I could also have that professional independence that I need. I love being a mom, but I can't just have that as my own identity. And I can't just have being a wife as my own identity. I needed to have the package deal. And Juice Plus really fit that for me. And I'm so thankful that I have this company. And I'm so thankful that I'm able to share and give the gift of health, as well as, creating the health for my family as well.
Awesome.
And the money, the extra money, and not being able to ask my husband for money has been huge. Having my own bank account that I can pull up and see, oh, this is nice. Like having my nest egg that I used to always have is wonderful.
I love that. I like that too. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so lastly, I'll wrap up and then we're going to wrap up the call. So my business, I started the product and the business at the same exact time. I was needy for money. I was at that time separated and going to be a single mom, and I needed to make something happen quickly. And I chose this business because I could clearly see that I was going to be well supported in a team atmosphere with a very strong mentor. And the company wasn't going to go anywhere, and I knew I could do this. So I've learned, I buckled down, I've learned the skills, and I just went for it. And I have to say, like Sarah, seeing that check and making that check is very important to me. I am one of those women that I want to fully support myself, and that's important to me. I don't want to rely on anyone else for income. I'll happily spend his money as well, but I want my own money. So just a sense of purpose, the camaraderie, the fact that I work no more than 15 hours a week, the fact that I went to the beach today and the park twice and still was doing business. I picked the right field for me. I get to help people, but more importantly, I get to put myself first and my family, which at the end of the day, life's short. So if you're not happy doing what you're doing, you may want to take a look at this business model. Okay. With that being said, I'm going to go to the script because I haven't been very good about doing that. So to wrap up, in conclusion, people who are ready to invest in their health and make life easier by adding in Juice Plus, it only costs around $2 or $3 a day. And kids get to eat for free when a parent or sponsor takes accountability for their own health. Yay. I like that. Anyone who wants to partner with Sarah, Allie, or anyone that invited you to this call or the recording. Oh no, I forgot what I was saying. Okay. This is like, we welcome you with open arms. That wasn't on there, but I'm just freeballing now. Okay, our vision is to help people earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while traveling, spending time with family, and making a contribution to the world. We love helping moms have the freedom to choose mom care instead of daycare. I should say that dads can be stay-at-home dads too, so dads as well. and just have that financial peace of mind. And that's exactly what I was looking for. We help hardworking professionals have the choice to build their own dreams instead of someone else's dreams. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without having to get a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give the future generations. And all of this takes place within a positive, fun community where people can thrive and feel fulfilled. And with that being said, I just want to say thank you for being part of this call. Thank you for supporting the person that invited you on this call, myself, Sarah Shields, and Allie Johnson. And I just want to unmute the two gals so they can just thank them yourself. And if this makes sense to you, fruits and vegetables in a capsule makes sense to you like it does us, or even if you just know someone, just put us in touch. And if you don't, that's okay too. We just value your time and thank you for being here. And if the business makes sense to you, definitely chat with us just casually, and we can go more into detail about what that looks like.
Thank you so much for being on the call.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you everyone so much.
Have a good night, you guys.
Good night.